favorite brunch, which is dippy eggs. First, start with a skillet. This is a Wagner Ware skillet. Place it on the stove top. Select a temperature. I'm selecting 4 at the moment. And I think that's about right. Heat the skillet. Get out the butter. Look to see if there is butter. There is. Put that aside. 2 eggs. Take them out. Set those aside. The next is to get the proper utensils. Therefore, I will pull out 1 spatula. Set that aside. Now, at this point, we can see that the toaster is already out. Plug in the toaster and look for bread. Yes, we do have bread. Select 2 slices of bread for 2 dippy eggs. 1, 2. Now, because I like to put the toast through twice, I will start the toast now. Toast has been started. At this point, we can go over here and take a little bit of butter, not too much, what I call a smidge, and put that in. Not quite enough, that was a half a smidge. And this completes the full smidge. Make that. It's very important to get a little bit of this butter on all the surface of the skillet. You don't want your dippy eggs to stick. This also gives you an indication of whether you have the right temperature. Now, it's also a good idea to get the dippy egg butter on the side a little bit, because you don't want them sticking to the side. Okay, looks like the temperature is right on the money, as we say in the cooking business. Very good. Set the butter aside. Perhaps put it here, because you're going to need to warm up the butter in order to butter the bread. Now, let's just let that simmer for a moment. Take out the milk. Oh, no milk. Well, I should ask Taylor. Taylor, will you be having a beer with your eggs? How about a frozen margarita? Just water?
Oh, yes.
She indicates water will be good enough. Or perhaps a pop. We don't know at this point. Alright, so let's get started on the eggs. 1 egg, and in. Voila! As you notice, no shells. 2nd egg.
We're back with.
That indicates to me that these eggs were in a little bit of a scuffle at some time during their trip to the grocery store. Now, at this point, I will test the toaster to see whether or not it can be retoasted. Yes, it can. Very good. This is also very important. If you have to blow your nose, turn your head away from the dippy eggs. Now, do you need to see this? No? Okay. Have a little bit of a problem there. The yolks are splitting a little bit. Of course, one thing you always need when you're eating eggs is a plate. Make sure you have a white plate. There's the toast. Alright, now Taylor always gets her favorite fork, which is this one. Ooh, look at those eggs, huh? How's that look? Yummy! Continuing, seem to have a bit of a problem there. And just remember one other thing with the dogs here. They will not reach up and try to grab anything, but if anything should land on the floor, do not try to pick it up, or you may lose a finger. Just the rules of the house. And Taylor, you can concur with that, right? As you can see, I have tried to pick things up. Alright, getting back to the eggs. Yeah, I'd say that everything looks a-okay at this point. Yeah. Let's try to get some of this gooky stuff off. I don't know how you like your eggs, but I like it without the cookie. Right now, moving here. Be very careful not to stick the knife into the toaster and get yourself electrocuted.